Hello beautiful souls, it's Mary from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. In this video, I will be giving you a 3-card tarot reading for a week, June 25th to July 2nd. And it doesn't matter, even if you're watching this after the time that I just mentioned, the date, the reading is meant for you. That is how spirit guides work. It doesn't matter even if it's way after, because the reading, the message is meant for you because you are watching this and that is the way it is, okay? Now, if something jumps out at you while you're watching it, that is what the message is. That's really how it works. So you get sort of like remembering something, it brings up triggers. You'll get a memory, you'll get a thought. Just write that down because that is a message that is being told to you. Okay, and so the cards that I'm going to be working with are the Star Tarot. You might remember them in other previous readings that I've done on YouTube. I just love these cards. They told me today, you got to work with me. You haven't worked with me for a while. And I said, okay, that's how it works. So, okay, so before I begin, calling onto a higher power, calling onto God, Jesus, the angels, give us a message, something that we need to know for our highest good, for everybody that is viewing this right now. Okay. Give them a good shuffle. And that's good. Cutting them in 3 piles. Okay, so we got the 4 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Okay. And so the first card is the 4 of Cups. And what this card is actually, as you can see, she's like in a lotus pose. She's reflecting. The traditional meaning of the 4 of Cups is feeling stuck, feeling like you're not moving, feeling like things are just stagnant in your life. Are you feeling that? Ask yourself those questions. What am I feeling stagnant about? And something is leading you into doing things maybe that you don't want to do. Perhaps you are feeling like you are being led to do things that sabotage a goal that you have in mind. Like perhaps maybe it's leading you to do emotional eating. Maybe you're binge watching too much TV. Perhaps maybe you're drinking a little too much. Whatever that is, it's just it's basically saying that you need to take a step back and ask yourself those questions. What is it that you're feeling stagnate about? Why are you stagnate? Why are you bored? What is it that is blocking you from the present moment? Because it's basically just a lot of thinking about the past, moving into why this happened, listening to a story. You're discouraging yourself. That's basically what the 4 of Cups means to me. It's also almost like a discouragement. Like it's telling you that I'm not feeling like I want to do that. I don't want to, if I want to, like you're actually making the stories up. And also when it relates to its emotional matters too as well, because the cups are love, right? And sometimes we tend to tell ourselves, oh, that person doesn't love me and that person will never love me. And I don't know if I can ever receive love from that person or receive love from anyone. Like you just feel like I'm never going to be destined to have anybody in my life, or, you know, it's just a discouragement, right? It's a love thing that's going on inside of you. It's an emotion and it's not real. It's just let the emotion pass. But you need to do some inner work. That's what it's telling you. You need to go within and you need to ask yourself these questions, right? And when you ask yourself these questions, you go within and, you know, do some automatic writing. When I say that, I mean just whatever, write it down on get a pen and paper and just write it down what comes to mind. Well, it could be this and it could be that, you know, just for yourself. You know, you don't have to, don't analyze it and don't judge. Whatever you put on paper is, there's obviously there's something there. What is it leading? Like one word will lead to another word, and then you'll find what that is blocking you. Right? And all you have to do is just get yourself in that mode so you can get out of the way, so you can, you know, feel the true meaning of joy, because we are all of joy. Our soul, our spirit is all of joy. You know, the spirit is all complete bliss, and the soul, sometimes it has a lot of attachments to it, and like a lot of past stuff. We're holding on to something, and our soul is basically like our data, and that's something that we need to go into and connect with, because our soul can help us. Our soul can give us all the answers to what we need to know. So when we go into that, we can dive into our blueprint of our true being, and we can open that up and we can find out, you know, what is the message? Why? What do we need to learn? What do we need to do to release ourselves from that self-imprisonment that we put ourselves? And it's not, you know, don't judge yourself. That's, I know I said that, I say that a lot, but it's true. Sometimes we tend to do that. We tend to call ourselves names. We tend to do things to ourselves. And when I say call yourself name, like I said, sometimes we say things about ourselves that we shouldn't. And we think it's harmless, but it's not. You're only hurting yourself. So it's, don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself no matter what. Okay, so the next card is the 8 of Wands. And if you see the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Wands is movement. It's fast, things happening like rapid speed. I always see the 8 of Wands as shaking things up. You need to shake some stuff up. You need to get yourself out of that stagnate feeling. And that is, okay, go within and reflect, but also how about some shaking some stuff up? Shake it up. Like when I say shake it up, do something different. I'm not saying to go skydiving. I'm not saying to jump out of, you know, get out into a plane and just jump out, or do bungee jumping or anything like that. I don't know why that came to mind, but that is something that it's probably scares me to death to do, because I'm scared of heights. But I'm just talking about doing small little things in your life that you can shake things up. You know, take a different route somewhere. If you normally take the expressway, why not take the scenic route? Take that way instead. Do something different. Do something a little bit that's a little scary, but also something that's fun. Find some things that can make you feel more joy, and don't be afraid. Don't analyze it. Don't analyze it. And also, what the 8 of Wands represents is messages and news. So obviously there's something that's coming to you that is telling you that there's going to be some surprises coming up. That's what it represents. It represents surprises. Either you got to make the surprise happen, or surprises are coming to you. You are going to get surprised. And when it pertains to love matters, it means that, well, it's the opposite of this. So it's obviously telling you that if you do some work on yourself, surprises and magical things will happen. I promise you on that. You can attract whatever you want to attract to yourself. And that's what the Wands do. The Wands are action moving. They're movement. And what they do is they attract what you need. They inspire. So be the inspiration. Tap into that inspiration, because when you tap into it, you can actually attract the right thing to you in your life that can help change everything all around. And it's all about just believing in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in the power of you and know that you can do it. That's what you got to tell yourself. And even if you get, like I said, if you get messages, whatever they can be, you'll know what that is. It could be just a little bit of a, you know, something that's uplifting, something that actually is uplifting for something that you want to do. And or perhaps maybe you've gotten some messages from someone that you haven't heard from for a while, and all of a sudden, you know, this person is just coming through. Just, you know, you got a little perk here, and that is good, because you got to take those little things and go with it, because those little things give you that spark. You know, it actually gives you, it turns on a light switch, and that is what you got to do. And find the little things that make you happy. It's important to do that. It's important because when you do that, you transform it all around, you know. And the third card is the 10 of Cups. Love that card. That is like it's bliss, it's contentment, it's just being happy in your own skin, just being happy with you. So it's telling you that there's love surrounding you. There is massive love. You know, if you are waiting for someone and you are far away from that person and waiting for love for that person, you just be sure that that person there's love there. And also, if you're in a relationship, there is love surrounding you as well. It's just to do the work. Like, you got to do this work and to achieve this. 10s are always completion. That's what 10s represent in the tarot. So it represents a completion. And when I look at this, I see just appreciating the small, simple things in life, because when we appreciate the small things in life, we can attract more into our life. you know, just looking at the flowers, because flowers are a gift. You know, they have no purpose. They just, well, they have a purpose. They look beautiful and they bloom and they blossom, and they are a gift from the universe, from God, to Mother Nature, Goddess, to show us that we are beautiful, because we are all unique and beautiful. And yes, we are all beautiful. You know why? It's because we have that light inside of us. You are beautiful. Everybody, all, doesn't matter. Everybody is a beautiful being, a light, and you need to know that. And if you know that, you spread that around. And that is what the 10 is telling you too, to spread the light, spread the love around, even if it's a small little thing, you know, even if it's just taking a tiny step, you know. It's actually been 3 years. I can't remember the first time I posted, I did a video on for YouTube. It's been probably 3 years. I can't, you know what, I'll post the video below, my first video ever. I was guided to do videos, and I said, yeah, really? I'm not like public speaking and everything, and going online. Never mind public speaking, going online and talking to everybody on YouTube and the world. It's like, really? My spirit guides have told me to do that. And so I said, really? Okay, well, I'll try. You know what? And that was scary. That was the one thing. That was the 8 of Wands. That was scary. I'm just giving you an example. Everything, like I said, everything that happens during the reading is the message for you. I was guided to do it, and I said, okay, fine, I will just do it. And I did it, and you know what? I felt really good inside, because I opened up. Because sometimes when we close ourselves off and we don't open up, we tend to go into this procrastination and boredom. So it's like, this is what you need to do. If you have a message to share, if you even have one, like if you've been wanting to do, who knows, maybe just do some kind of videos on social media, or just talk and just do some, whatever it could be. Maybe not, that's not your thing. That's fine. You can do something in a different way. But there is a message being told to you that you need to look at that and maybe start something, spreading your light, giving your light, because, you know, you can inspire that one person that will make a world of a difference in their life. And how does that make you feel? You got something that they actually will resonate with you. And so maybe you were drawn to take some lessons in art classes, perhaps do some music lessons, you know, just to express your creativity, just so you can spread the light into the world. Because music and art, it's actually inspiration to us all. Everything is art. It's like the way we're all created. It's artistic. We are all, everything is artistic. Everything is art. You know, and look around you, you know, and if you don't think that, then how was you created? I mean, we're all created. Like, look at everything. Look outside. I'm looking at my beautiful tree. Just look at the design that Spirit, the universe, has created for us. It's just, we have the most amazing gifts and talents that we need to share. That is what the message is. And maybe you need to just brush up on it and take lessons into it, or whatever it is, or just upgrade your skill. Maybe you've put it down for a while. You need to do it. That's what it's telling you. And this will help to open you up for love. And when you open yourself up with those things, you attract the good things in your life. And also it helps you to get out of your own way. Because when we do creative work, we get out of our own way. And that is letting go of all the negativity that has been, like, of daily life that comes into our mind. It helps us to forget about the past. It helps us to just release. I'm an artist, and when I paint, when I haven't painted for a while, I just start to feel sad and weepy. But it's actually a release, because I will probably just do a little cry and then it goes away. It's just a release, because I love art so much, and it helps to release, right? And it feels so good, right? So I'm just giving you an example. And also when I do these videos, like when I get your feedback about how I've made a difference in your day or a situation, and how much you love my videos, you know what? It's like, it makes me feel like I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I helped someone, and that is a healing. When you help other people, you heal yourself. And that is what I'm trying to say. When you give something of yourself. That's what I'm trying to say, is when you do, you actually heal something inside of you, and it makes room for more things to come, and beautiful things come into your life, because you gotta let go of the old, and then the new comes into your life. So when you heal that part of yourself, you make room for it. Now, I'm just giving you an example of those few things. So like I said, write all these things down, what comes to mind, and what you can do to make that work and make that happen. And then just watch what happens. Just go with the flow and just be present, be in the moment, you know. And that is how it works, how spirit works through us. Actually, we are spirit. So anyways, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. If you'd like to learn more about getting a personalized reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you for subscribing, for the people that have, and all my new subscribers. Thank you for coming and visiting me every week. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so please comment below, and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. So until the next video, love you all. Peace and blessings. Namaste.